category is a very important one. There are lots and lots of organizations that are moving the environment movement forward. And they take on lots of different aspects. One of the groups is the Friends of the Fort Worth Nature Center and Refuge. This is a volunteer group that works to raise money and work at the Nature Center and Refuge. I called it a buffalo herd a little, and I got corrected. It's a bison herd that they own and support. And they put in hours of work. And there are other organizations at other places around Dallas that do similar things to boost up these nonprofit organizations. The Molly Holler Wildscape is quite a story because it is a truly grassroots organization, and it has all these people came together, and they started with just a little plot of land and said, oh, we're going to restore this. And then it grew, and it grew. And now it's, how many acres is it? 15?
4.5.
Huh?
4.5.
4.5 acres. And it's, you know, quite a thing right in the middle of Arlington. You know, to have something that's being restored to its wild state right in the center of a city, not the center, well, it's in the center of the city. Yeah. That's quite remarkable, and all with volunteer. Is Molly Holler here?
Yes,
Yes.
she is.
Oh, there she is. Where she is? She's somewhere. I know she's here. She's not. Oh, there she is. There she is. But it's named for her, but there's a lot of people involved in the Wildscape. And the last is Texas Campaign for the Environment. I don't know about your neighborhood, but my neighborhood routinely gets people coming to the door and asking for money and asking us to write letters to the legislature. And it's not just those young people, but it's all the people that support Texas Campaign for the Environment, especially the Dallas office. The state organization is focused a lot on recycling, electronic recycling, and things like that. But the Dallas office has, I guess what you would call it, widened its purview and has taken on a bunch of other things like fracking in Dallas, and has been, I don't know if you've seen the pictures in the Green Source DFW, but there's Zach Trahan, the Dallas director there, holding up signs that say shame and other things. So Julie, can you come up here and make this? Yeah. That's Julie.
I have to read it, I'll have to get glasses.
Well, I actually have this one written down. So, Julie Reynolds is another member of our board. She's an interior designer and knows a lot about nonprofit organizations. So the winner is
Texas Campaign for the Environment.
Let them touch it back. I want to say one thing about this group and everyone here tonight. The great Edward Abbey, who we're at 25th year of his death in 1989. The great Edward Abbey said that one brave deed is worth 1,000 books. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these young people and the brave deeds that they do, going door to door and suffering when they're out in the cold, and all the things that they do is a brave deed multiplied. And we are so proud of this group and all the young people that they represent.
Thanks to Green Source DFW. Thanks for everyone who's here. Joshua, the future is now. Dallas and DFW are getting better every day.
Well, that was my point.
Right? It's terrific. It's been really, really amazing to see over the past few years. And all the successes that we've had recently on the gas drilling fights are due to a lot of people who are here tonight who worked on that for years and years and years. The success that we're having and the progress we're making on Dallas' zero waste plan, only the second city in Texas to have a long-term plan to get to zero waste, is amazing. And now, of course, many of you know, we're embroiled in a fight to ban plastic single-use bags in Dallas, and in San Antonio, and all over the state. So, as many folks have mentioned already, we do door-to-door canvassing. We get out and talk to people face-to-face, one-on-one, and that's how we build the grassroots support we need to win. And we bring the people power to get that done, and that's why we're all here tonight. We have our staff director, Virginia Fugman, give it up, in charge. Actually, like, running the logistics of getting crews of people out throughout DFW to make that happen, and throughout the state, actually. Last year we canvassed in El Paso. We have a field manager, Lindy Cabot. So she's one of the people who trains and helps get new folks involved in this and gets them up to speed in how to actually do that, because, yeah, it's a hard job. We've got a program coordinator, Edward Hardman. He's organizer and a field manager, and now works part-time in the office with me, starting to learn, you know, going to meet with the elected officials and the drudgery of office work. And we've got, of course, a canvasser, Amanda Renfro. Awesome. And that's where most folks who work with Texas Campaign for the Environment start, and that's where I started. That's actually everyone from the executive director to the person on their first day in training starts as a canvasser, going out and organizing communities. That's how we learn to do what we do. So again, I mean, it takes huge teams of people within our organization, within the community, within other groups like ours, volunteers, business leaders, entrepreneurs. It's really fantastic that all y'all are here tonight to be a part of this. So thanks to Green Source DFW for getting this together.